Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be doing episode 2 of my C++ tutorial. Now in this episode we're going to be going over types. So firstly we're going to start with this. Now what does this unsigned mean? Well, let me go into this. So basically a signed integer can go from negative 2 to the 31st to 2 to the 31st. Also, if you just want to pause and screenshot this and skip the video, you can, because that basically explains everything. But if you want to hear the actual explanation, you can keep listening. But anyway, so basically this allows it to go to double the value that var2 would go. In exchange, there can't be any negatives. So you can have unsigned longs, for instance, too, which those are 64-bit. So you can go from like negative 2 to the 63rd to 2 to the 63rd, which, you know, you're probably not going to need longs very often, but they might come in handy if you need really big numbers. Of course, then there's the short, which is a 16-bit value. Go from negative 2 to the 15 to 2 to the 15. And we have floating point and double. So floating point is a 32-bit floating point number, which means that it can use decimal points, basically. And then this one's 64-bit, and it's more precise, and it allows a bigger number cap. So that's what you need to know about double and floating point. So anyway, so here's the other few types, and there are more than just this, but I'm just going into the basics right now. So we have the Boolean, which is either a true or false value, or it can also be represented as 0 or 1. String, var7 equals test, right? So this holds a set of characters, right? This is text. And you have to use the double semicolon. And if you, for whatever reason, wanted to add a double semicolon to, like, the word test, so let's print out. And also, you can just replace anything within here with, like, a variable too. But you might need to convert like the variable to a string, which I'll show you. I'll teach that a little later, but for now, yeah, we have test, and then you could do if you really need to, you can do backslash and then double what are they called? Quote. There we go. Double quote. And then finally the char. So this just holds a character from like an 8-bit ASCII. So yeah, that pretty much explains it. If you're wondering what 8-bit ASCII is, in essence, like, there are 256 from 0 to 256 different characters in 8-bit ASCII that you can call from. So there's like special characters too that you can't really type on your keyboard. But yeah, that basically explains it. I can leave a link in the description to all the ASCII codes. But with that being said, this ends the second tutorial, and the next I plan to go over if statements. So I hope you all enjoyed and have a fantastic day.